From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's go. Here's 2nd and 2. This one finds Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's made in the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On play action, here's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
May now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Colts have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. They go play action on 1st. His first throw is an interception. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Irving here from the gun. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Go! Buffalo 18! 18, Pioneer! Ready?
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Here's 2nd and 5. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Cup 19! Cup 19! Hut, hut.
3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. They'll run for this, and he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on the 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally.
Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that
touchdown, New England! The Patriots stretch their early lead to 9. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots go up 10-zip here in the first. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll come out throwing. Finds his back complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Polk. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
79 Bronco. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw it again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Panther 60.
A loss
Panther
of
60.
11. It's 2nd and 21 at
Buffalo
the
18.
45-yard line.
Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Set go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Maverick. 18 Maverick. 18 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. He gets this one to Nakua. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Cup 19. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Looking to the air here. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 39. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. Oh, he nearly took this one all the way. Huge return that easily could have ended with 6. And the Colts will take over. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts in possession. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. They're running again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the... before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May not have throw on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now May coming off that pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. From the gun, it's May. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. To throw here on first down. Able to find Nakua here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to pass on first and 10. On target to his man, Polk. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
To throw it on first down. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
From the 23. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
7 Pirates. Set it. Mustang 19. Hurt.
They send a man in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
His pass caught by Nakua. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll throw it yet again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've got unbelievable cameras. So many tremendous replays. But when you get sacked multiple times by the same guy, you start talking to him a little bit. You start reminding him, hey, man, I think that's enough. I think 2's good enough for you. Please don't give me a 3rd time.
79 Bronco. Hut.
Trying again following the sack. That one's complete, right side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
60 Bobcat.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Come on. Stop below 18. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Get up.
Throwing now on first down. Escapes out. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air. It's May. Completed here to McCaffrey. Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down, May. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Colts have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through the 4th.
set.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Set. Warrior 70. Set, go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ready.
That's complete right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. They're set up at the 35 now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They're running the option, short side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Patriots losing by 7. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Strike. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Putting a receiver in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
To throw. Gets out of trouble. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. Had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Throwing at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line,
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. So to the